Hi, my name is Kern with CircaPR, a fashion PR firm in Charleston, South Carolina, and I'm here to talk to you about 1970s retro hippie influences. During the 1970s, fashion was definitely taking on a whole new life of its own. People really wanted to go out and be bold and flashy and kind of take over the fashion scene. The influences during the 1970s were definitely a lot of musical influences. Disco played a huge role in fashion during the 1970s. If you think about some of the pieces that were worn during the 1970s, you think about the bell bottoms. Bell bottoms were a huge staple that both men and women had during the 1970s. The tighter the pant and the bigger the bell bottom, the better. Another item that came kind of full circle during the 1970s was that shiny pantsuit. Polyester was a fabric that was a huge influence in styling and design during the 1970s. People gravitated towards that fabric because it was inexpensive, and you could find an array of colors with polyester. So you had the bright golds and the bright reds. The white was a huge color in the 1970s. You would see a lot of people wearing a full white suit, even to work during the 1970s. More on the casual side, you would see a lot of people kind of going towards that, flower child kind of hippie era, where it was oversized dresses that were flowing. The maxi dress was huge with large prints that made a bold statement. The oversized shirt with the bell sleeves, that was really a very staple that was included in the 1970s fashions as well. When it came to shoes, the platform shoe was definitely a great staple to add to anyone's closet, because it was the higher the heel, the better. Both men and women wore the platform shoe, and it was something that people just felt, added to their overall look. When you think about the 1970s, you want to think about the different colors. People wanted flashy, bold colors, and when you think about 1970s color, it's very bold. Anything that was going to draw a lot of attention to yourself and to your outfit, and people wanted to make sure that it was something that they're going to make a statement. Fashion was definitely in the 1970s. It was all about making a statement. A lot of the hairstyles during the 1970s were very over the top. You had the oversized afros that went to 5 to 6 inches high. Farrah Fawcett was a huge influence with her hair, with the feathers, that bangs, and that look going on throughout. And then on the flip side of that, you had the women that wanted to wear the long, very long look that was very straight and very silk and smooth, and they liked the look and feel of that look. And overall in the 1970s, it was definitely a time where people were experimenting and wanting to take fashion to the next level. And so the overall look for the 1970s was anything goes. Again, my name is Kern with CircaPR, and this is my take on 1970s retro hippies fashion.